This is the start of the new career mode on FC25. We are taking over at Fenerbahçe as Jose Mourinho. As you guys might know or might not know actually, Fenerbahçe is my favorite club. Jose Mourinho is my favorite manager. And so this is a match made in heaven. Of course, this Fenerbahçe side have not won the Turkish league title in 10 years. So it is about time that we change that here. Some very known faces as Alain Saint-Maximin, Edin Dzeko, Dusan Tadic, Fred in midfield. Maybe also, if we want to show this, Amrabat, who I'm going to put there. We have the former Premier League defender, Shalar Soyuncu in defense at centre-back. And the Croatian national goalkeeper, Dominik Livakovic, in net. The biggest transfer sum ever paid in from the Turkish league for one player is Youssef En-Nesyri. He's only sitting on the bench now, but he will certainly become a starter as Edin Dzeko is already on the decline. So there is still a lot of work to be done with this Fenerbahçe side. But I do believe that we can overcome all the obstacles and in the end make Fenerbahçe the best club, not only in Turkey, but in the world. After extending some expiring contracts, we are at 27 million for this first season. Of course, Saint-Maximin as well as Amrabat and Kostic. 3 of those players are all on loan, so we'll need to see what we can do over there. In typical Jose Mourinho fashion, we are going to use a counter-attacking style of play as our tactic. We've also hired a few coaches, most of them 5, except for the midfield. And they are all going to help us, our players, to grow faster. We've also got some youth academy default players, some of them Turkish, but also an Argentinian. And I'm going to harness them all and trying to develop them into world beaters. We've already made a whole list of moves on the transfer market, starting with Elmas, who goes on loan to Alaves. Emre Mor gets sold to Trabzonspor for 4.1 million. Ryan Kent goes to Genoa for 9.2 million. Kapakac goes to Eyüpspor for 1.5. And Mertakan Yandas goes to Celtic for 2 million. Which also means that we are back up to 47 million in our budget. Now we are able to make the first transfer of the Fenerbahçe career mode. Going in for our pacey and technical winger, Alain Saint-Maximin. He's 27 years old, 80 rated. I'm gonna go with 50k per week for him. He wants a little bit of an increase, I'm fine with that, but we are still going to have about 23 million left after we sign Alain Saint-Maximin permanently. Jose Mourinho is delighted, so am I. Here he is then. 24 million he cost us from Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia. Good deal. A second big loan signing Fenerbahçe have made this season is, of course, Sofian Amrabat. The CDM last season he was at Manchester United and actually didn't do a bad job. He gets a 3-year deal here. Important squad role. Let's see what he wants as wages. We have to find out by offering him something. 40k is enough. A little bit of an increase still. And that is what gets this deal over the line. Sofian Amrabat joins Fenerbahçe on a permanent deal. He cost us about 12 million from the Italian side, Fiorentina. Now we still have about 14 million left. I'm gonna let you guys in the comments debate who we should go in or who we could go in for still. But the only thing I'm gonna tell you is that I want a new centre-back because I'm not really excited by the prospect of having Bekao as well as Jiku. After some doing, we've also sold Samed Aikaidin, so we even need a centre-back even more now. However, amidst all this transfer talk, let's play the first game of our season away at Trabzonspor. It doesn't emulate the real-life fixtures, but oh well, a very difficult matchup to start off with. Here we are then, first league game of the season. Let's see how this goes. Saint-Maximin already doing something here and getting taken out. Luckily, because otherwise the player would have been through on goal. We are dominating this game here early on, and Saint-Maximin can run onto the goal. No, he can't. This is Banza. Banza trying to go through. I can't really tackle him. Still not. It's still Banza. Can Soyuncu come back? No, the goalkeeper Livakovic makes a big save. Corner kick Trabzon. I've not really faced a lot of corners in this game, and it's a dangerous one. Another corner here for Trabzon. This time they are looking to take it short. It is Vishka, one of their better players. Vishka going inside, giving it into Savic. Savic still giving it back, heels it into Banza. Now Vishka, Banza again, and it's 1 into Trabzon. We are already 1-0 down in the first game of the Trendyol Super League season. Of course, Trabzon is one of the bigger games we have all season long, and Sam Maxima tries something to immediately react here. Goes wide, but by not so much. Of course, I have decided to play Amrabat ahead of Yüksek. Yüksek is on the bench still though, but now, let's be careful. It's Orzic with a chance to make it 2-0. Orzic makes it 2-0. This is a horrendous start, even though we had our chances, but Trabzon lead us by 2-0 very early doors. This is Jiku with a bad loss of the ball. Oh my god, they are outplaying us completely. It's Vizca against Livakovic who makes a big save. I have decided to switch out Amrabat for En-Nesyri for that second half. Fred is the only holding midfielder now, and En-Nesyri goes up top alongside Dzeko. Here they go again through that vicious Vizca. It's not for the first time that he causes trouble against us. Still Vizca going into the box, but we get it away through Fred. And we finally create something. Osay on the overlap. Tadic sees En-Nesyri. We have, of course, more striking force now up top. And En-Nesyri doesn't do that, doesn't make it. That is incredible, that miss. Here comes Malheiro. Malheiro into Vizca. Vizca still looking for Banza. Banza. Still Banza, but the goalkeeper with a good save. And then, this is a pen, apparently. How is this a pen? Let's have a re-look at this. I mean, oh my god, that's never a pen. Typical Türkiye. Pen to Vizca against Livakovic, and he scores. How did he squeeze that in? I will never know. Great ball now into En-Nesyri, but he's offside. I've also brought on Kostic for Osterwolde just to give us more offensive drift now. We need to do something in this game. It's a corner once again to Trabzonspor. Nvakeme to bring it inside. It's a chance, and Livakovic with the save. Now Bardi on the free kick. Bardi, will he do it all by himself? I do believe so. Bardi! It's the crossbar. Could have come worse for us still, even though we're already 3-0 down. This is Szymanski. Szymanski into Dzeko. Dzeko looking for Tadic. Good ball. It is Tadic still here, looking for options. For Fred. Fred trying with the outside of the boot, but that will never work. Vizca now comes away from Kostic. Careful. Vizca still on the ball. Brings in a proper dangerous ball. But Livakovic is there once more. Our defending in this game has been absolutely shocking, absolutely atrocious, and now it's finally over. We lose 3-0, we get absolutely destroyed. The second game at home can hopefully be a more successful game than the first one away to Trabzon. Early long cross into Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin sees Edin Dzeko! 1-0, Fenerbahçe, 2 minutes in. Careful, here come Kayserispor with a great chance to make it 1-1, but Livakovic with a decent save. Sajdagi into Mane, is that Sadio? I don't think so. And Kayserispor nearly equalize. We get a long cross from Soyuncu into Dusan. Tadic! 2-0. Nice piece of skill by Tadic, our captain. Actually, Tadic is not our captain, it is Dzeko. Let's not, I talked crap here, but let's be concentrated as Kayserispor get a long cross, still on though. Taka into Nazon and Livakovic again. Solo run in the 85th minute, Saint-Maximin Dzeko now. This is Tadic, Tadic back into Dzeko, can't reach it though. We redeem ourselves a little bit from that opening day shock at Trabzon. We win 2-0. Next game away at Bodrum. A bit of a rotation side. We still play with Tadic, with Saint-Maximin, but Tadic now in the camp spot. Kaveci on the right wing. We have Mulder on right back. Kostic at left back. Pekao comes into the team. as well as Enesiri up top. Let's see how this goes. Simulating at Bodrum, and we win 2-1. Tadic with a brace. He's our saviour once more. Final game of the episode before the transfer window ends is at home against Hatayspor. First chance here. Saint-Maximin gets sent away by Szymanski. No one can hold up to Saint-Maximin, but he takes too long. Dzeko now into Saint-Maximin, back to Dzeko. Can he see the run here made by Tadic? No. Yes. Tadic. We cannot finish them off. Now here comes Fred. Fred with some trickery into Szymanski. Dzeko. Back to Szymanski. Dzeko again. Can he take a shot here? Yes, but a good save. 28 minutes in, we get a corner kick. It's Dusan Tadic. Takes it well. 1-0. Džiku. Džiku makes it 1-0. The classical golf celebration after that. We are ahead against Hatayspor. Oh well, Dzeko gets a solo run, but he needs to lay it off. He does that into Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin gets his first goal of the season. The Gucci boy with a Gucci celebration. And it's 2-0 to Fenerbahçe. Still in the first half, we get a chance to even extend the lead more. It's Dzeko. Can he get the shot of Edin Dzeko? 3-0. The game is already done and dusted after 37 minutes. In the end, it is a comfortable tonking 4-1 of Hatayspor. After 4 games, we are only in 7th spot. Of course, 3 wins, but 1 defeat. A big defeat to Trabzon, who are still undefeated at the top of the table. 4 games, 4 wins, 12 points. Galatasaray are 3 places ahead of us. 1 point only though, so everything still to play for. Very, very tight table after 5 games. Of course, guys, there are only few days left in this transfer window. We haven't got endless amounts of cash, but still a little bit if we want to go in for maybe a new centre-back. Because, as I said, I don't actually mind using Džiku and Soyuncu, especially Soyuncu, but maybe a better backup than Bekao, or a backup in general, because we are relatively short on centre-back options. Otherwise, if you want me to do anything else, of course, by all means, let me know in the comments. We are going to see each other again in a couple of days. Depending on how well this Fenerbahçe career mode does, I'm going to upload very, very fastly. That depends on you guys. Until next time, it's been Rebuild Sombrero. I'm out.